one of the best college football playoff games in history, truly, if you really boil it down. Ole Miss 39, Georgia 34. Just an epic, epic game where Ole Miss was down at halftime and then just 17 fourth quarter points to win that, put Georgia down on the ropes, up by 10. Stockton drives down, makes it close, ties it up, and then just some legendary plays by Trinidad Chambliss, which we'll get into. As that is my first point after this weekend. This was the Trinidad Chambliss legacy game. We talk about legacy moments. We talk about legacy drives in college football, all-time plays, all-time heroic plays from quarterbacks. This was one of those games. This was one of those moments for Trinidad Chambliss. I mean, you're talking about the likes of like Joe Burrow performances, Justin Fields performances, Trevor Lawrence, Deshaun Watson performances, games like that, stuff of legends in the college football playoff to post 362 passing yards, 2 touchdowns with 5 big-time throws and a 95 PFF grade against this Georgia defense of all defenses. Man, that's impressive, legendary stuff right there. So I really want to just give Trinidad Chambliss his flowers there. I don't think we've talked about this guy enough, truly, this season. I don't think we've given him enough respect. And I'll say right now, I think he has made himself a draft-eligible candidate. I think he has put himself in the names of those top eligible draft quarterbacks. If he were to come out this year, I know he's still trying to get that extra year of eligibility. I know he, as the D2 transfer from Ferris State, 2-time national champion, by the way, at Ferris State, I know he's got some weird eligibility issues with the NCAA he's trying to work out. And he could still enter the portal if he did that, possibly follow Lane Kiffin. But if I'm Chambliss and there's a chance to come back at Ole Miss, why are you leaving Pete Golden and company, man? Why are you leaving this receiving core? Dejon Stripling and Harrison Wallace were fantastic. Each had over 100 games or 100 yards in this game. Let me double check their official numbers because they were just phenomenal. So Harrison Wallace, 9 catches, 156 yards and a touchdown. Dejon Stripling, 7 catches, 122 yards. And Q Lacey was really the X factor in this game. They got it going on the ground. 98 yards on 22 carries, 2 touchdowns, which was something they could not get going in the first game against Georgia back in October. Ole Miss could not run the football at all. For as much as those adjustments Kirby Smart made on defense, they were unable to stop Ole Miss's offense in this game, with Chambliss just making epic play after epic play. There was one drive in the fourth quarter where it was literally 3 plays in a row. 3 plays in a row, Chambliss was running for his life, avoiding Georgia's pass rush, and literally flipped it out like a Patrick Mahomes play, like a little flip pass to Q Lacey to pick up a first down. I mean, it's the plays that you see on Twitter that you just rave about for days. And he made 3 of them on one drive and then led another game-winning drive later on with the final 3rd and 5 play. I forget which receiver got behind the defense to essentially seal the game, get him into field goal range, what a clutch performance by Ole Miss's kicker to Lucas Cornero. Western Kentucky transfer, by the way, 3 for 3 in this game, nailing multiple 50-yarders, just elite leg on Lucas Cornero. Really want to give him a lot of credit. Trinidad Chambliss, epic performance. This is truly one of the all-time greatest quarterback performances in the college football playoff history that we have. We've had this for about 10 years now. I would have to go back and look at some of those games, but he is right on par up there with the Joe Burrow performances, the Justin Fields, the Deshaun Watsons of the world. Those types of games against this defense on this stage, when everyone's doubting you, not many people, myself included, picked Ole Miss to win this game, and to do that and just shred the Georgia secondary, epic, man. That's just elite level stuff. I think it's time to start talking about Trinidad Chambliss as a legitimate NFL draft prospect. He might be QB4. He might be QB4 right now for the 2026 draft if he were to declare. I can't think of anyone else who would be over him. I mean, you got Dante Moore, Mendoza, and Ty Simpson, and then I would probably have Chambliss up next if he wanted to declare, because the stuff this kid is doing is is elite level stuff that you don't see often in college football. So really impressed by Chambliss and the Ole Miss offense.